So what do letters, dinosaurs, and a combiner have in common? This thing. Yep, this is going to be our focus this time around in the latest GotBot True review. Hey one, hey all, welcome back to the channel. I'm your host, your most humble of hosts, Dennis Moulton, aka GotBot. As always, please like, comment, share, of course subscribe, and while you're at it, light 'em up, baby. Hit that notification bell, please. It helps me out a ton. It lets you know when content of all sorts goes up here on the channel. Check out Machinery of Man, The Everything Factor, all the groups that I'm either a mod or an admin for, as well as all my social media links. All of that, man, down in the description below. If you're in a position to help the channel to grow, you can use the donate link. Check us out on Patreon. See what we offer to you through Teespring, or of course, hit the join button right here on YouTube. And this is the letters A, B, C, and D. This is what they look like combined. Is it any good? Where do dinosaurs fit in? There's a lot of questions to kind of uncover. But this is a set. As a matter of fact, the entire alphabet does exist. Without any further ado, let's head over to the table and take a closer look at this set. So if you'd ever told me that one day I would be reviewing letters of the alphabet, I probably would have said you were crazy. If you told me those letters could be a combiner, I would have said you're even more crazy, but here we are. This is exactly what we're doing. They're letters that combine. There's a bunch of these that goes right through the whole alphabet, is my understanding. I'll probably leave a link if you want to get some of these for yourself. They tend to come in like sets, like I think ST, I don't know which ones are with ST. Maybe it's QRSTU, something like that. Like, and they come in kind of sets, but you can, I think, get the entire alphabet, collect all the letters, I suppose. Now, before we kind of get into anything, this does have a combined mode head that is a parts forming piece. So we'll look at that before we look at the letters. And it's a nicely molded, globby little headpiece. It's fine. It has paint on the eyes, but that's it. Everything else is just a sea of white. And in case you didn't know, this is the letter A. And all of these kind of turn into their own little dinosaur things. I'm calling it dinosaur because I don't know what else to call it. I have no instructions. I got these from Maximal 10 actually on loan. I'm just going to start trying to move pieces and we'll see how this goes. It's gonna guarantee nothing. So we pick up that piece, and there's a tail that comes out, and this piece can turn around and kind of come down. And then using these hinges in here, I think we should, be able to separate the legs and bring them up on the side thusly, and bring down that leg, and same on the other side. Bring down that leg and that leg. And then we flip out the head, and we have a little dino lad here. He's a nice little lad. I guess it's supposed to be a stegosaurus. It's definitely Snarl. This is definitely the Dinobot Snarl, right? It's not Snarl. Just saying. Oh, look, we can bring that down a little better on his back if we use a hinge right here. Not much in the way of articulation. The legs can go forward and back, but I'll say this, the plastic quality feels great, and the legs are attached good, solid. I think it's screws rather than pins. It's actually pretty solid, kind of neat. Now, as I said, combiner. This guy in particular is a leg. So to do that, we put the head back down, we put this back up, and we put these back in. And we turn this piece around and bring it down, and we put this back and fit that in. And then we come here and we bring that down, and that's it. That's him as a leg. Apparently that's his toe, I guess. And the combined peg is right there technically. Okay, neat. I guess. Look. Coloration 10, because we literally have nothing to compare this to. Articulation is really pretty limited, but I mean, what do you sort of expect? So at least the legs can move forward and back. That's more than we get sometimes with official releases of stuff. So I don't know, 5, I guess. I mean, it works as well as you'd kind of expect it to work, I think. even the tail can move up and down, and the head can move up and down. So, I mean, it's something. And transformation, pretty simple for this guy. I'm going to say 10, honestly. I mean, it's very quirky, but it's an effective letter A. On to the letter B, baby. That's right. Now, again, this is... I don't know how to transform this. We're going to see how it goes. I practiced it once and I kind of tore some pieces off, so I probably was doing some stuff incorrectly. That sounds like me. This is also going to be the torso when we're done. So we open to the side and open to the side. Yeah! Last time I kind of tore one of these off. We bring down a foot, and we bring down a foot, and we extend on the slider. There's a slider there. We extend the legs so that it stands up like that. There's a tail. Yeah, there's a tail there, I guess, that comes out. And there, that goes like that. And we bring out the head and close this up. And then I think we bring out these little kind of dino arms here. And and these can actually turn around. There you go. That's how you get the feet the right way. And this is our little... Does he have a knee? I don't think he has a knee. That'd be too much. That'd be too amazing. No, he doesn't have a knee. So I'm gonna have to stand him up. Kind of like... Will he stand? I don't know if this guy's gonna stand, man. Ah. And so with just a little effort, I did get him to stand. Nice little T-Rex lad, I suppose. You know, it is what it is. The arms... Like, this can move in and out. The arms, I mean, there's little elbows here, so they move a little bit, not much. The legs can go all the way forward and back, no knee. The ankles have great articulation. The head can move up and down. I don't think the mouth opens or anything. Actually, the head and neck can move up and down. The tail moves. It's alright. We pick up the spiky section here on the back, if we can. Oh, and I just popped that off, but that only pops in pretty easily again. Actually, I'm going to put this head... I'll put that dino head down and put this tail up, but I need to put this piece back on first because I popped it right off. There we go, I've got that piece back on. Look, it was my own fault. I started opening it. I thought it opened from the bottom, but it was hinged on the bottom. It opens from the top. So that was completely my mistake. This can go up. This can go up. This arm can come down. This can go up. This arm can come down. And we rotate. Actually, I think we can leave the feet like that, maybe? I think we can leave the feet like that. And we, using this little peg up on top, we should be able to, affix our combined mode head, and that is a torso. And up next, let's see what we can see with C. Haha! I think this lad turns into like a bird thing, if I'm not mistaken. I haven't a clue where to begin with this, so this is going to be interesting. I guess we'll flip that out because, I don't know, why not? These little pieces here, they kind of flip out. Maybe this, yeah, that seems like it splits. Bring these sort of forward like that. There's a little head here that comes up. There is a little head here that comes up. Ha-ha! Then we come back here and there's a couple of what seems like little wing pieces that, flip down and flip down thusly, and then these flip up on the side. That's what happens here. And after they flip up, we bring down feet. Oh, that's cute and clever. And we end up with a... Will he stand okay? Yeah, we end up with a little pterodactyl boy. Or pteranodon. I don't know. I'm gonna say it's a pterodactyl because why not? In terms of articulation, I guess the head, it can move up and down, no left and right or anything. The little arm pieces, they move a little bit. The legs can move. The ankles can move forward a little bit. The wings, I suppose the wings can do this. And if you want to get them flying, like if you want to put them down and get them flying, like you can kind of sort of do that. You know what? I think he's pretty good, honestly. The red and orange play nicely off each other. Very pterosaurish. I'm going to say, I don't know. I'm going to say that his coloring is a 10, because again, we got nothing to compare it to. The transformation is actually fairly involved and interesting. I'm going to say it's like an 8 or a 9. It's actually pretty interesting. And the articulation is not bad for what this is. I mean, it can pull off flying poses better than some official stuff. I'm going to say the articulation, again, for being the bird that it is again around an 8. I think this is pretty great, to be honest with you. He too is a leg, so to do that, we close that up. We take this head and we put it back like this. We close these pieces kind of around the head. We bring his little, I'll call him his arms, back in for lack of a better term. I don't know really what else to call it. And then the leg pieces here are on like a ball joint, so we need to fold up the feet and then bring that over and bring that over and in thusly. And I think that's it. Yeah, and then this peg here is what will be used to make him a leg. We have a torso and we have 2 legs. Oh, actually, I think for leg, I'm sorry. I think for leg, I'm actually supposed to. I feel like I'm supposed to leave those down. I've definitely got something. Oh, maybe it's these. You might be noticing some cuts here because come on. But what's supposed to come down here are what were his little, I'm going to call them bird arms. They're not the wings, because the wings were behind. Those extra little pieces, they actually go down to kind of become his toes, because this is our connection point. And I mean, he's already a big chunky foot, honestly. So we have 2 legs, we have a torso. So far we can do this. Move over, Bruticus, get out of the way, Defensor. We have a new combiner in town. The guy has a couple of legs. Those little rectangular pegs go up into kind of slots on his heels, basically, or the heels of the torso piece. What were the Tyrannosaurus Rex feet. And like it's okay, solid. It's all right. You know, I mean, it is what it is. These circular ports on the side, that's where the arms will go, and the arms are going to be made from the letter D, and you may know it from such names as, well, Dennis. It is what it is. Now, to transform this guy, I find the easiest thing to do, honestly, is let's just take the D apart, because both sides are really going to do the same thing. And we open out the kind of back part there, and we rotate up this, and we rotate out this. This is a neck and a tail. And we rotate down, actually we take this up on the side, and then we rotate down the legs, but they're really, really, really tight, man. And we should be able to fold that in, but we won't do it yet. So there's one side of our, I'm going to call it the Brontosaurus. You know, maybe it's supposed to be an Apatosaurus, I don't know. But then on the other side, we do the same thing, and we open out that part on the top, and we rotate this out, and we rotate this out. We bring this up on the side. We bring down a leg, we bring down another leg, and now we should be able to take both halves here and really getting the tail together, getting the neck together. Come on, tail. Work with me here. And then we take these 2 pieces here and fold them in to be the back, and boom, in the end we have our little Brontosaurus or Apatosaurus lad. I'm going to say it's Brontosaurus. The head goes up and down. The tail doesn't really, well, I guess it could move up and down. Same with the neck. The legs can move forward and back, and we even have like a spur on the heel, and that spur also moves. Honestly, while you would call it, I guess, parts forming, I think you could pull it off maybe without having to take the D apart, but like honestly, it's just easier. It's just the easiest thing to do. Transformation, 8, I guess. Articulation, 8 for what it is. The coloration, 10. I like a blue Brontosaurus. Why not? Then we take this apart again. This is where the kind of trick to this guy comes in. We take this apart again and we rotate, open this out and we open that out and we rotate up and we rotate up and we bring that back in, and then over here we rotate this in and we bring this down like that. This is going to be an arm, and we also bring out, we have a little peg right there. So now we have one arm. The other one we do the exact same thing with. We bring out the little peg, we open up the section there on the back, we rotate in, I think I'm supposed to rotate the neck in and then the tail in, or the tail and then the neck, whatever order it is. We put this down, we bring this down like this, and now we have another arm, so that our combiner in the end is this mamma jamma, baby. The head can go left and right. The arms can actually go all the way around and kind of out to the side a little bit. The hand moves. There's no elbow. That's unfortunate, but I mean, look at what we're dealing with. There's no waist, so it is what it is. The legs, because of the ankle, do have a knee. Now they can't, unfortunately they can't go really out, but they can go like this, but they can't really go like, there's no lateral out to the side movement. But you know what? A knee, it's fairly solid. You're missing an elbow and you're missing lateral movement on the legs. That's kind of about it. This is actually, it's quirky and it's weird, but it's actually fairly good. Overall, as an entire set, I mean, if you're in for something weird and quirky, like you're that sort of collector that wants something different, that like is just kind of out there and bonkers, this is it, and it's an 8 for what it is. But you gotta totally know what it is you're getting into, because, you know, not necessarily everyone is going to be keen on having the alphabet in their collection. At the end of the day, what am I really supposed to say here? So they're dinosaurs. They're kind of neat little dinosaurs. The plastic is great. The joints are great. We have screws used here, so everything is tight and solid. The tolerances are magnificent. I wish that there were elbows. I wish that the legs had some outward movement, but honestly, outside of that, this is kind of fun for what it is. You wouldn't think it. You see it and you immediately think, okay, cheap junk that'll break the first time you move anything, but not really. I don't know what the rest of the letters are like, but it feels pretty good. It's definitely quirky, it's definitely different, and it's definitely weird. I like that the robot modes are actually dinosaurs, because like, who doesn't like dinosaurs? But then they actually go together to this robot, and you look at it and you immediately think like, well, that's junk, but like, outward movement, I mean, the arm can go around, the head moves, you know, we even have a, like, you know, like a bit of a knee. I'm like, come on. Is it perfect? No. Is it for everyone? Certainly not. It's as niche can get, but there is something charming about it. Let me know what you think about the alphabet. I appreciate you guys coming by and giving me some of your extremely valuable time. I do know how important it is to you. If you are in a position to help the channel to grow, you can use the donate link. Check us out on Patreon. See what we offer to you through Teespring. Or, of course, hit the join button right here on YouTube to become channel member. Don't forget that somehow, some way, each and every single day, you right there, you do make a difference. And I look forward to the next time, and then you and I get together to have another visit, either in the live streams on Thursday nights at the stop motion premieres, or the old fashioned way, baby, right here inside the videos.